Welcome in the third game of this best of 5 series between Johannes von Bonn from the VOD clan and Carnasaur Lizard in the Aggony 1v1 Championships Total War Attilla for Age of Charlemagne. Now, Johannes von Bonn playing as the Kingdom of Charlemagne, going up against Carnasaur Lizard playing as the Avars. Now, we shall go over the armies. We see that Johannes has on his left flank 2 Frankish cavalry, a Frankish horseman. In the center he has probably he has a Frankish spearman and 2 Levy spearmen. We have Levy archers over in his center. We also have a sword line of armored swordsman, mounted swordsman, armored swordsman, mounted swordsman, armored swordsman. Armored spearman. His general is of course a paladin guardsman. On his right flank we have a Frankish horseman and 2 more Frankish cavalry. Now let's press play. Let's go over Carnasaur Lizard's army real quickly. And for the first time he brought skirmishers. So this might end up being a completely different game. He has Avar foot archers, He's brought 6 Avar foot archers, a really strong skirmish contingent, a lot better than the Levy archers from Johannes. We have 4 Avar noble swordsmen. We have spearmen, 3 spearmen. We have 2 Avar lancers, 4 Avar lancer, and 1 Avar horse archer. Now, he's going to move forward with his troops, which is very good. If you plan to skirmish, you want to move up as far as possible. You want to seek for the engagement as close as fast as possible with your Avar foot archers, for the simple fact that you need space to kite back from the enemy. You need space. You need to make sure that you're not like too close to the red line. Otherwise, you're basically gonna get cornered and you can't skirmish away and you're gonna die a very painful and horrible death. And a charge has happened. The Avar lancers into the Frankish cavalry, and of course there are 2 more Frankish cavalry units that are coming to the aid of this fight over here. We have a charge into these Frankish cavalry. Actually, the lancers did not get a charge off, which is not all that good. We have another cavalry unit going probably to charge the Frankish cavalry over here up a hill. This is not very good. Johannes can now just charge downhill, which he actually is not going to do. He's just gonna send down his spearmen, type this cavalry, and countercharge into the blob. We have Carnasaur Lizard running in with his swords, with his general. What the heck is he doing? I don't understand. We have a sword unit over here fighting this cavalry unit. This is really good for Carnasaur Lizard. He's running in a spearman as well. This will of course help out. We have the archers firing into this mess of swords and cav, but I don't. Why do you want to engage with your swords if you bring a lot of skirmish and you have better skirmishers? Why do you engage with a sword line before you either take care of the enemy's cavalry or you take care of the enemy's skirmishers? None of that has been done, and therefore Carnasaur Lizard is in a really bad position right now, as he basically has nothing left to protect his archers with. Archers are getting charged by the guardsmen, by the general of Johannes von Bonn, though it is going to get countercharged by the Avar Guard. The Avar Guard getting shot upon by the skirmishers of GVB once again, and this is just going to be the same thing as happened in game 1, unfortunately. The general is going to die for the Avars, and if the general from the for the Avars die, it is basically a GG. We see Johannes over here pulling out with his cavalry that survived, probably going to flank around and gonna go for each of these skirmishers. He's gonna finish up these cavalry units as well, probably go for an hammer and anvil over here. The general is continuously trying to kill off all these foot archers, and the Avar foot guard general didn't die, but of course did rout, and so Johannes is actually not going for a hammer and anvil. He's actually going to charge the foot archers, though I think a hammer and anvil would be better in this case, as there is already a lot of cavalry taking care of a lot of stuff. Now these armored swordsmen and these mounted swordsmen will of course beat the noble swordsmen of the Avars. Actually, I actually don't know, though they have a lot higher melee defense and they probably got a downhill charge as well on these swords. Now the cavalry of Johannes is cleaning everything up that has to be cleaned up, and I think this is going to be game. I think Johannes is going to take it 3-0 in this best of 5 series and is going to advance to round 2 in the Aggony 1v1 championships. So we can see that the archers are trying to rout every last unit that is still on the field for Carnasaur Lizard, and this is it. Johannes takes it 3-0, pretty decisive victory over Carnasaur Lizard, who played 3 good games. But yeah, this one was basically just the same as in game 1. He got his general killed, and that basically just made him mass rout. Also, I think he played his army a little bit wrong in the sense that if you have a skirmish advantage and you have... Well, if you play skirmish heavy, you have to play cav heavy, considering that you need cavalry to be able to kite. Then you need stronger cavalry than your opponent. That's why the shock cavalry is very good. But Johannes VB had more cav, and yeah, it just didn't really work out that well. Anyways, thank you guys for watching.